Hello everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech, and we'll be looking at the IGCSE ICT May-June 2018, and we'll be looking at the second variant, um, which is paper 2, document production. Okay, we'll be looking at the document production in this paper. We have done the first variant. Okay, the major has two variants, 21 and 22, the 21 and the 22. So I've done the 21, so you can check up on my YouTube channel, and you're going to see that a particular particle right there for you. But we'll be going we're looking at the second variant of this paper. As I've often said, as a tradition, I'll always tell my students, please go through the instructions. It's very important that you go through the instructions. You don't be so carried away that you forget to go through these instructions. They are very, very important. They are there for a reason, and therefore you need to go through them, and they will help. For example, you're not to use staple, you're not to use paper clips, you're not to use glue or correction fluid, right? You don't write in any barcodes. Okay, so you need to take note of these things. You're not to use a staple, you just file your work in there, and you're to write in either a dark blue or a black pen. Okay, your candidate number, center number have to be at the top of this page, right? Very, very important. Okay, just among them, okay, enter your examination on every printout before it is sent to the printer. Very important. Printouts with handwritten candidate details will not be marked. It is so clear. So if you write out your candidate details on a or with a pen, right, on your printouts, they are not going to mark it automatically. That means zero for you. Trust me, these instructions are there to guide you. But if you fail to look at them and just go straight away, ignoring it, even though you have done an excellent work and you don't follow these instructions, you're going to be marked down or not marked at all. Okay. Now, at the end of the examination, put this question paper and all the printer into the assessment record folder. So you have to put the question paper. You're not going away with the question paper. You have to put the question paper and all your printout into the folder. And if you have produced rough copies of printout, you have to put a neat cross through each one to indicate that this is not the copy to be marked. So if there's any rough one along it, you just to put a neat cross, right? It just put a neat cross on it, a neat cross on it, something like this. Let me get a draw, a neat cross on it. Okay, a neat cross through each one, right? And this shows that this is not to be marked. Just to put it in the whole paper. For example, if this is the paper, um, for example, you just to put something like this. Okay, this shows that this is not to be what marked. Okay, any businesses transcribed in this paper are entirely fictitious, right? So probably that is just there to guide you. I'm just going to take it off. Um, they said the numbers of marks is given in each bracket at the end of each paper or part questions. Write this date in the box below. So these instructions are very important, and I've taken time to actually go through these instructions with you, so you know what is to be expected. This one said carry out all instructions in each step. You can track your progress through the examination by crossing out each question number. So you can actually, if you've done one, you can track it out, just track your progress. Okay, so I think I've gone through this instruction with you, and it's very, very important. Okay, now let's start. You're going to perform some clerical tasks for Tawawa training. Task 1 says evidence document. Okay, so we have to open the file J228 Evidence. So let's open it. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to make a quick pause to locate where the file is, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm right here with you. So I've been able to locate the source folders of this, and I'm going to open it right now. So J to this is where it is. Yep, so this is where it is. So let's look at it. Make sure that your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page of this document. So let's make sure it will appear on every page of this document. Okay. So now they were not specific if it's going to be in the header or footer. So, but it has to appear on every page of this document. Okay. So I'm just going to use the header. It has been a tradition for me, and I always tell my students just make it a header. It's easier to be seen, and that. Okay. So we have different headers, and tradition for me, I prefer the three columns, which make it easier to put your name, center number, and of course your candidate number. All right. So make sure that your name. Okay, so let's do that. Your name. Okay. Your center number, and of course your candidate number. I don't have any, so I'm just going to use the year 2023. Okay, I'm just going to use the year 2018, so that's fine. Okay. Save this as a word process document in your work area as this, as J228 evidence, followed by your candidate number, for example. So obviously I'm using a soft copy, so it's easier for me to copy, but in the exam you will be you'll be supplied with a hard copy, and you will need to type it exactly the way it is. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this, copy, and I'm going to save it. I'm using MS Word, so I'm just going to save it as a Word document. I'm going to paste this here, and I'll backspace this, and I'll type 2018, and I'm going to save. Okay, done. The tax one is done. Now you need to place screenshot and answers to questions in this evidence document. I'm just going to quickly save it. Save. Now tax 2 document. You're going to edit a fact sheet, right? The company uses a copied house style for all their documents. Paragraph style should be created and applied as instructed. Okay, so we're going to do that. They said using a suitable software package, open the file J228 apparent. Okay, so let's open it. Enable editing. Just 2 pages. Okay, as in landscape. Okay, so let's look at the instruction next. Just going to make. Okay, now the page setup is set to A4 landscape orientation with 2 centimeters margin. Do not make any changes to the settings. Now, in one of the papers in 2018, we're asked to actually make to do a page setup. So you can actually look at watch one of my videos in 2018. I think February, March, or October, November. We're asked to do a page setup. So if you want to learn how to do a page setup, you can actually check out that video right there in 2018 in document production, and that will get you started on it. Okay. Now save the document in your work area with the file name fact sheet. Okay, so we're going to save the document in our work area with the file name fact sheet. So let's start with that. So click on the file tab, click on save as. I'm just going to copy it. And I'll save it as a Word document. Save. Because here I said make sure it is saved in the format of the software you're using. So I'm using MS Word, the Microsoft Word, and of course the default is what the Word document. Now place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. Make sure there's evidence of the file type. So we're going to do that, and that's an evidence one. So I'm just going to come here, change. I'm using Windows 11, so I'm just going to change the layout and view options to list, and I'm just going to make it details because the question says make sure there's evidence of the file type. They want to see it. Okay, so I'm just going to do that here. Let me just take this here so it's easier to just navigate through. So I'm just going to toggle on this and drag this a little. I want to see the Word document. So it's right here, the fact sheet. So I'm just going to take I'm just going to click on my Windows um, snipping tool, open, new, and I'm just going to take a snipping tool here. Okay, and also I've also advised that you use a light background instead of a dark background. To know how to change it, still on 2018, you can check one of my videos. I did right there on the question, I did a practical a step-by-step guideline on how to change your dark theme to a light theme. I think there's also a video on my YouTube channel that can guide you on that, so you might just want to check it out. Okay, I'm just going to go here and I'll paste it here. That's fine, and it's clear, and it's showing me the file location as well. Now we're done with this. We are starting off easy. Okay, what is easy or true? All right. So question 2: place in the header your name, center number, and candidate number left align. So I'm just going to do that. Click on the insert tab, click on the header, the three columns, and left align. Yes. So comma, the center number is NGO64, which is the center number for the school I'm currently teaching, which is located in Lagos State, Edu College, Lekki Phase 1. Okay. All right. My candidate number is the year I'm using, 2018. Automated page number, right align. So the automated page number is right align. So I'm just going to do that. So right here on the page number, still on the header and footer tab, you click on this drop down here and you click on current position and you click on plain number. You just want it plain. Place in the footer. So we are done with the header. So we'll take this out, delete, hit on our delete button, click on the close and click on the insert tab, click on the header, the three columns as well, the three columns as well. Okay. So place in the footer an automated file name with the file with the path right align. Okay. So I'm just going to do that. Right align here. Click on the insert tab. Click on the exploring quick paths. That's what it is for systems with 15 inches, 15 inches. It should be wider enough because mine is 14 point. Then again, it's easier for you to just see all these features in the ribbon. Okay, so but right here is exploring quick path. Okay, and you click on feed and you click on the file name, and of course add paths to file name. You don't have to concern yourself with upper or lower case, just leave all this and you click on OK. Right, you can take this off. Now you can take it off. Now I know they said right align, but this doesn't seem right aligned because obviously they all have to be right aligned. So what I'm going to do right here is click on home, then click on what, right align. So automatically it makes it the right align. Okay, because they want to see the location of this file. Okay, all right, the header and footer close, and I think we're done because all the alignment we have to match the page margin. Now guys, in one of the videos I taught you how to know if it's going to be in the right margin, still in 2018, if it's going to be in the right margin, how to put your grid lines and stuff like that. So you might just want to go to the 2018 videos right there on my YouTube channel to know how that is done. Okay, all right. Now no other text is included in the header and footer areas. headers and footers are displayed on all pages. Okay, so this is done. Now we're back to creation of style. Now, question 3 says create and store the following style based on each of the default paragraph style. Right, so we have the house style specification given. We're just going to create it. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'll have to create a blank new line where I can start creating the style and it will be showing me the sample text. Okay, I don't want it to have any effect on any of the text. Okay, so I'll just click on home and click on this dialog launcher to bring out the style organizer or the style manager. Okay, it's going to be based on the default of the normal. Okay, so right here on the A plus, I'm going to click on new style and I'm going to copy the TA title. Obviously in your exam you have to type it the way it is. I'm just going to Ctrl A to select all, right click, and I'll paste it. The font style is sans serif. Now I've taught you about, if you watch my video, I've taught you about the sans serif and of course the serif. Now when we look at the sans serif, your sans serif is your area, and your serif, because of the curved edges, is your Times New Roman. Okay, so I'm just going to come here and serif here is the area. Okay, the font size is 30. You can actually type it. Now we don't have 30, so we're just going to type it 30. Alignment is center, so there is no center here, so we're just going to go to format, paragraph, from left to make it center. Okay, enhancement is bold and italics. Line spacing is single, space before and space after is 0. So we have the single here, and if you want to confirm, the space before and after is 0 points. Okay, so this is done and we'll click on OK. So that has been created. We're going to create another one. The TU subtitle. So I should have made a pause to the video, but I want you guys to see the step by step on how to create style, which is very fundamental in document production, because you're definitely going to create styles. Is a recurring process in your IGCSE exam in document production, and it's a question that you're definitely going to see in your practicals. Okay. Sans serif, which is your area, 18. Left, enhancement is underline. Line spacing is singles. Point before after is 0, so this is okay with me. T subhead. You don't have to make mistakes here, guys. Sans serif is your area. The point is 18. Font style. Your font style is 18. The font size. The font style is your area. The font size is 18. Alignment is center. You click on the format, Click on paragraph, make it center, click on OK. Enhancement is bold or italics. Now you can have it here, it's right here, but I'm just showing you just in case. We have it left, center, and right, so you can actually toggle it here. It's fine. Okay, it's justified that you have to go to the paragraph to actually bring in your justified. Okay. Enhancement is bold and italics. Line spacing is single. Space before 0, space after is 9. Now you don't have to type the points. Just type the 9 because at default the measurement unit is in point for this. Okay. Okay, I think that has been created. So we have okay. TU body, serif times New Roman body. Font style is times New Roman. TU body here. Control A to select all. Paste TU body there. Font size is 12. Alignment is justified. So you click on the format, click on paragraph, and then you click on justified. Enhancement is none. And the space after is 6. So we're going to do that. Click on format, click on paragraph, space after is 6 points, and that is that. Okay, and we can save this. The next one is the TU bullet. Sans serif as the font style. This is your area. Font size is 12. The font style is your area. The font size is 12 points. Don't forget the font size, space before and space after are in points. You the font size is 14. Just to check. Yeah, 14. Alignment is bullet indented 2 centimeter from the left. So click on paragraph, 2 centimeter from the left. Now from the left is before the text, right? From the right is after the text. Okay. Enhancement is italics. So click on font, numbering, bullets, and we're going to pick this. So that's what they want. Nope. This. Yes. Single 00. Okay. TU table. Times New Roman body. The point, the font size is 12. Alignment is left. Okay, it's there at default. Enhancement none. Line spacing single, space before and after 0. Okay. Now take a screenshot to show that the style setting have been defined for the TA subhead paragraph style. So they want to see the TA subhead, which is your area 18. So let's open it. So you click on it, right click on it, and modify. So all they want to see is this right here. This is the max, guys. This is the max. But it's important also. You might also want to do this. You can just take a screenshot of this, and I promise you, will not be marked down. But if you also want to take a screenshot of this too, it's still fine. What they want to see is this. Okay. The T. So we have 18 area, 18 center, bold, single, and a 9 points. I'm just going to flip at it. Okay. Now this is for evidence 2. Okay. It's clear. So done. Display these custom style names as a list in the style manager slash organizer. Provide screenshot evidence that this style have been created, named, and saved. So we have to display these custom style names, and they should be in the list in the style manager and organizer. And before this, in the start of this video, I was talking about the style managers and or the style organizer, which is where we create our styles, and that is where they are being placed. They are known as the style managers or the style organizers. Okay, we have to take a screenshot to show the style names have been created and saved. So we're just going to do that right here. They want to see this, so we're just going to take a snip at it. Just want to see this. Okay, and this is for evidence 3. Okay, this is okay. It's clear. All right, so we are done with all the hurdles. Okay. Moving on to question 5. At the start of the document, enter the title, Get Ahead with an Apprenticeship. So I'm just going to right click this, click on copy. And I will just paste this. Now apply the TA title style to this text. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that to actually apply a style to it, you either click here at the beginning or immediately after the last character. Okay, and the when you click on the style, the features are going to be applied to that word. Okay, or to that sentence, as the case may be. All right, so TU title. You want to go now? Okay, so that has been applied. So we're just going to highlight this. This is done. And okay, question 6. Enter your name immediately after the subtitle produced by. So let's do that. Your name is Ajiro. Obviously, you're going to enter your own name. They said apply the TA subtitle style to this text. So I'm just going to apply. Right there, click. Like I said, it's either going to be at the beginning or the end of the word, and it's still going to apply. So the TA subtitle done. So this is good. Right click, highlight it. Question 7. Apply the TA body style to the rest of the document. So we're going to apply the TA body style to the rest of the document. Okay, so we're just going to highlight it like this to the rest of the document. TA body done. Just going to adjust the style like this. Good. Okay, so this is done, and it's just one mark, guys, but it means a whole lot that we get this mark. Now change the page layout so that the subheading structure and the following text is displayed in two equally spaced columns with 2 centimeters spacing between the columns. Now, as I said, change this page layout so that the subheading structure. Okay, let's look for it. Subheading structure. Okay, from here, and all the following text displayed. So from here, structure. You click on the layout tab. Go to page column, more columns, 2 columns here, and the centimeter is 2 centimeter. Now I have showed you, you have in previous videos I have taught on how you can change your measuring unit from whatever unit they are to centimeters. So you might actually want to check the 2018 series of this IGCSE ICT document production to see how that step was being conducted. Okay, um 2 centimeters, that's fine. Okay, okay, so 2 marks. Question 9. Apply the TA bullet style to the list of items from intermediate apprenticeship. So let's look at it right here, okay, to right here. So bullets done. Identify the 5 subheadings in the document. So we're going to identify the 5 subheadings, and then we're applying the TA subhead style. 1, nope. 2, okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so question 9 and 10 is done. Now, using the data in the file J228 advert.csv, create a vertical bar chart to show the numbers of advertisements only for higher apprenticeship for the year 2013 to 2016. So we're just going to do that. So let me locate where the file is. Just going to change the view to large. Advert. I'm just going to open it. So obviously we're going to save this as an Excel workbook. Save as an Excel workbook. Yes, we want to work with this. Okay, so to show the numbers of advertisements only for higher apprenticeship for the year 2013 to 2016. So we're just going to show, okay, so obviously we're going to create this to show the numbers of advertisement only for higher apprenticeship for the years 2013 to 2016. So let's look at it. The highest from 2013 to 2016. Okay, so looking at this question again, using the data in the file J228 adverts.csv, create a vertical bar chart. That's what we are creating, a vertical bar chart. Yeah, to show the number of advertisements only for this. It's important that we go to the question because they might just be asking for something, and if you don't understand the question, you might actually be missing it. And it's going to be for year of this. And so without understanding, let's go back to it. So we're just looking for this. So what we are going to do is we're going to click this, hold our control, and then we highlight this because they're looking for higher apprenticeship from the higher apprenticeship for 2013 to 2016. Okay, so we have this. We're going to click on insert tab and we're going to create the vertical bar chart. Okay, so we have this. So we have this. Okay, so now going back to the question, they said label the chart with the title growth in the degree level apprenticeship. So we're going to copy this. Okay, and we're just going to paste it. Going to make it black. Format the axis. Scale to display a maximum value of 3600. So this is 4000 and they want a 36. So all we're going to do is click here, right click, format axis, come here and change it to 36. Okay, and increment of 600. So we need it to be a major. It has minus 400. That's because we have the minor there, the minimum to be this. So this is the maximum, and we need it to be a major of that. So we're going to change this to 600, and we have that given to us. Okay. All right. So we are done with 3 marks. Okay. Label the category as is with the yay, with the title yay. So we're going to label the category as is with the title yay. As is title, category which is here. We're going to yay. Obviously we don't need this, so we'll take this off. Do not display a value as this title. That's this, a value as this title, or a legend. And in my previous videos, I've shown you what a legend is. And they said for the years 2013 to 2016. So obviously what we are seeing here is not 2013 to 2016, but 1 to 4. So we want to change that. You can right click, and we're going to edit this data. Select data. Okay, we're just going to select data, and we're going to edit this. We click on edit, and then we are going to select this, and then we'll click on OK, and we'll see that that has changed. Okay. Anything else that we are missing? Say done. So insert the chart after the paragraph ending seen in the following graph. So we're going to insert the chart after the paragraph ending seen in the following graph. So let's look for it. We're going to copy the graph. Copy. Click on the home tab. Click on find. Seen in. Okay, this is where it is. And we're going to paste it here. Okay. And in this case, just want to be sure. Okay. Um, it fits within the column width. That's fine by me. I'll make sure the fit within the column. All labels are displayed in full. So this is done, and it's just 1 mark. Import the image J228 sign.png and place this below the subtitle produced by. Image this device. Resize it to a width of 4 centimeters with aspect ratio maintained. 4 centimeters. Yeah. Okay. It is aligned to the left and the top of the paragraph starting apprenticeship is a real job. Okay. The text wraps around the image. So under the wrap, we're going to hold it tight. That's fine by me. Save the document with the same file name and format used in step 1. And it will define in fact sheet. We're just going to save this here and go back. Now this is for 25 marks, guys, and we are done with this work, but we are not really done with it because now we have to look at this database question and if I'm sure there's an extract somewhere. Yes, we're going to produce an extract in 23 that we are going to use in 24, and that is just 6 marks, um, and then we have some theory questions that we're going to answer as well. So what will happen is when I'm going to do the database aspect of this, and we're going to look at this, and we're going to look at this and we're going to make answers to them. But for this 25, we're going to answer it right away. So I'm just going to save this. So describe what is meant by data verification. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, to make it faster, I've been able to answer the question. So what is meant by data verification? Now in my evidence 2, evidence 10, um, data verification talks about the checking the accuracy of data entered exactly as it matches an original source. You want to verify the data if the data are the same thing as what is there in the original document. That's what data verification is all about. So we're just checking the accuracy to see if it matches exactly what is there in the original document or in the original source. Okay. The next question is name 2 methods of data verification. For one of these methods, explain how it could be used with this database. Now, for the purpose of this, I've been able to mention the 2 of them, and of course, make explanations of the 2 of them as well. So the first one we have is double data entry, and of course we have the visual verification or visual check. Okay, now for the double data entry, talks about data entered twice using 2 people. Okay, and the computer will compare the 2 entry. So one person is going to enter, the other person is going to enter, and the cell is going to compare if the data already exists or not. Okay, the next one is the visual verification or the visual check. What we are simply doing is that you are comparing data on the screen with the original word source. So you have the original document with you and you are comparing if what is in your database or what is in your either your flat file or your relational database is the same as what is there in the master sheet. Okay. Okay, that was 4 marks. Moving on to one question here. So in our database, we're just going to bring our database and of course this other part, and we're just going to finish it up. Now 28 says, so let's go into I like the ones I've answered. Okay. Question 28. Many jobs are now being replaced by IT systems. Evaluate in your own words the effect of IT on potential employment for these apprentices. What are the effects of IT for people who are looking for jobs, like these apprentices? Okay, and I've been able to answer that. So let's dive into evidence 11. So we have fewer jobs available are taken over by these robots or these um, computer control warehouses or labor intensive work. Okay, that becomes an effect of IT on potential employment for these apprentices. Remember, we're looking at the effect of IT on employment, right? We have reduction in manual workers because of the effect of IT that it has. Um, the effect of IT it has on any form of employment, you discover that people who are digital illiterate will not be able to have jobs, thereby resulting in reduction in manual workers. Um, this gives birth to creations of new ICT jobs for people who are tech savvy and they have an opportunity in in any field because right now every field is now being replaced with IT systems. Okay, increase in job in softwares and program development that creates job for it. Increase in job related to maintenance of robots and this IT equipment, which is also an effect of IT on potential employment. Um, Increase in computer engineers, okay, system analysts. People need to be trained in this new technology, and people tend to work in a cleaner or safer working environment, which is also a positive, which is also an effect of IT it has on potential employment. And people will not have a full-time or part-time job. We're talking about your part-time, compressed hours, and job sharing. Okay, working from home with home or remote working do not need to be in a fixed location. Okay, so these are basically some of the effect of IT on potential work employment. And this is 4 marks, guys. So they're expecting you to give 4 points. Okay. So pretty much that's it for it. And we'll be looking at the completion of the other part in data manipulation. Thank you guys for watching, and please do want to subscribe to my channel for more videos.